how to become a marketing monster. Is that up on the screen there? All right, perfect.
The top 2 mistakes that most local businesses are making with their online marketing today. All right, so let's jump right into the top 2 mistakes that most local businesses are making with their online marketing today. Mistake number 1, they don't think online marketing is important. Well, let me tell you something. Anytime I need to find a business in my area, whether it's a coffee shop, a restaurant, a tile store, a plumber, or some kind of contractor, it doesn't matter. I always do a search on Google to find all the local businesses in my area. And most people do the same. And if you're not on Google, you're missing out on a lot of free business and you're probably giving it to your competition.
Here's the gist of marketing. Do you guys notice anything different about the stuff I put out there and most everybody else? Do you notice anything different? What is that difference? Personality. That's a big part of it. We're going to talk about that, about how the need to speak to people from an authentic spot within yourself, being you.
Now today I've got a question for you. Do your customers actually know who you are? Now the reason I ask that is people generally buy people. If you look at so many websites, marketing literature and brochures about different companies, they've got some really generic, very dull information. That about us page on every website, we've been established for X number of years. Well, great, but really what you've got to be focusing on is the benefits, what you really offer that customer, your prospects, how you can improve their lives or their business or whatever it is you do. Now, again, rather than just writing all that stuff about yourself, really focus on the benefits. And then I'm a great advocate of video because you can actually then communicate that across to your clients and actually build a relationship. They know who you are. You've got that chance to get your personality across. On a brochure, we just talk about how long you've been in business. It doesn't really work like that. Now, the biggest advocate of this, in my view, is Richard Branson. You look at every product launch, every new business that launches around the world, Richard Branson has got his face there. Now, the beauty of these days of social media, you can actually use video, use different ways to build your personality and build your brand and actually communicate that and build relationships with people across so many different levels. It could be on Twitter, it could be on Facebook, a whole number of different websites. It's great to do that, but it just gets away from that boring about us and how great your customer service is. Who's going to say your customer service is bad? You're not going to say that. So if you look at the benefits of your business, communicate that with personality, you can start to build relationships with your customers and your prospects.
Mistake number 2. Most local businesses spend so much time and money trying to make sure their websites rank number 1 in Google for their desired keywords. And yeah, that's great if you can do it, but it's not completely necessary. And you may be thinking, well, Brandon, you just said online marketing is so important. Well, yeah, it is, and getting your website ranked in Google is very important, but you don't need to keep going until you're number 1 in Google. As long as you're in the top 5 or above the Google Places listings, you're doing just fine.
Step number 1, first step to becoming a marketing monster. You got to realize that you are a direct marketer. Okay, you guys know who knows what being a direct marketer is? Okay, a direct marketer is the junk mail that you get in your mailbox. It's the infomercials. It's the dregs of the advertisement world, as branding companies would have you believe. But it's not. Direct marketers are some of the most genius, unbelievable people in the world. I am really unbelievable. I'm just kidding. Direct marketing means you're putting a marketing message in front of one person, normally, at a time, with a message, with the intent to get them to act right the heck now. That's the definition I got there. Marketing directly to an individual with the goal of obtaining an immediate decision to buy. So when you send an email to a buyer, you want them to act now. You want them to call you right away about that house. When you send out a mailer to a seller, you want them to pick up the phone the second that they get your thing and call you. When they see your bandit sign, you want an immediate decision, okay? You are not going to get that immediate decision if you suck at marketing, okay? And the problem is that most people don't even realize that they're marketers. You think you're a real estate investor. You think you're an entrepreneur. You think you're this, you're that. You are a marketer. Real estate just happens to be your vehicle, okay? So you have to get noticed. When somebody lands at your website, you got 3 seconds to catch their attention. Why do you think my stuff is so outrageous? Okay? Why do you all open my emails? Not fans.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.